Right, today we've got 1656 Evacuation Team from 1991. It's one of those 1000 numbers again, which I'm never quite sure what that is for. I think they're sort of limited releases or promotional sets. Not sure what the promotion would be for the fire service. I don't ever remember seeing this in the UK. It may have been, but I don't recall seeing it. I think it might have been Europe and America only. But let's go on and build it anyway, because I quite like it actually. I like it. It's something different. It's not just another fire engine. So that's quite nice in that respect. And it's kind of like a rescue, earthquake kind of team really. Right, let's get building these weird things to start with. This is some sort of robot on legs. Sorry, wheels type thing. So let's get that up. It starts with that and grey. One of those, sort of 70s space thing. 2 clips on the back of that. I think this is something so piddly that we can zoom in a bit, can't we? There we are. And then one of these 1x2 plates with a bar on the front. And 2 1x1 plates with a clip on the top. Like that, which then have 2 trans yellow lights on them. And then get clipped on. So we get the side of my hand, we get that. And another one. Just like that. Click, click. That weird thing, okay. And some wheels. And then pickaxe. Broom, they love a broom in a Lego set, don't they? And there it is for that. There we go. What that's for, I've no idea. But we'll leave it there. We've got a little tractor now. Do the yellow. So like that. 2x3 there. 2 red round bricks. One of these bricks that you put the bucket adapter thing in, whatever you call it. Arms. Put it there as well. Grey seat. Grey steering wheel. 2 trans clear round lights. Yeah, because you look at things, how many fire helicopters we got and fire engines. It is nice to have something different for the fire collection. Let's put our bucket on. Is that there? Is that on properly? Yeah, there we go. Okay, 2. And what's slightly different about this tractor is normally you'd have a plate under that and there'd be a smaller set of wheels and then a larger set at the back, but this has got large all round for some reason. And it also has a black cone that sits there. Right, there's the tractor at the back there. Right next, we've got the fire chief's car. Standard old base here with lots of red plates. Here we go then. Some red corner plates. like that. 1x2. Some 3s. There's 1, 2. Perhaps we didn't get it in the UK because maybe it is sort of designed as like a earthquake cleanup team or something. Because we don't get earthquakes. Yeah, that's why we didn't get it. I don't know. May well have been released in limited numbers. I never saw it, but the thing is, in those days we didn't have the big toy shops like you do now. You'd have the little toy shops. I can't remember what the brands are called now, but there weren't many of those around where I lived anyway. So you didn't see much. If it wasn't in the Argos catalogue or your mum's catalogue, or a shop called Boswell's, you didn't know it existed. Right, stage 3 and 4 done. No, it's not 4's not quite done. We've got to put another bit on here. So one of these plates for the bars again. In fact, one of those goes at either end. They're sort of bull bars, I suppose, aren't they? They don't stick out very far. This whole generation, I don't remember bull bars, but they were banned in the UK at least. Lots of people suddenly got like Suzuki Vitaras and SJs and Mitsubishi Shoguns and put these huge metal bars on them. And people were going, oh, if somebody gets run over, they'll be hurt badly. Which is true to a degree, and it's like, well, don't fucking run out in front of a big Mitsubishi Shogun when it's coming down the road, then that will stop it. But anyway, they were banned. I mean, to be fair, you don't need those on your car anyway if you're driving around Tesco car park anyway. Right, so let's get these nice, lots of searchlights on these things, aren't there? Which is quite nice. Put that down there. And flip it up. What's good about this vehicle is it's kind of a mix between classic 80s car, because it's got this standard base with new things like brackets and these sort of things, combined slope and mudguard. One of these brackets and some yellow lights. Yeah. More greyness. Normally they're all blue and a lot of fire sets, aren't they, inside? What's going on here? 2 1x1 bricks. And some yellow lights at the back for some weird reason. Here's the slope I was talking about, got that in. Okay, and a grey grill. In you go, put you down there. Standard mudguard at the back there. Can't see it, where it is, there it is. And some red lights now. That's supposed to be hazard lights. Don't give me orange lights then. 91. 5 doors, which I like to see. There's a sort of early 90s thing where a lot of the fire things have very little fire livery on it. So that's nice. White plate across the top there. And the build does have a massive fire extinguisher, which just sits on there. 2 1x4 bed plates there. Okay, radio. And here we are, hose reel. sits on there, and then the gun bit sits that way up apparently. And then these relatively new for 91 wheels. On there, and that gives us a chance to introduce one of the people. In fact, we'll do both of them anyway, but some blue lights on there. It is the standard fireman. I still haven't changed him. Still going with the white helmet. We also have this guy as well, and I like this one because I do like a white construction helmet. Anything that's quite rare, an unusual colour I like. So he's quite cool. And this all sits on the sort of low loader lorry. Well, these bits do, like the tractor and the weird grey thing. So we start off by building the cab for that, which looks like that. So you move out the way, mate. It's coming soon, you're getting it. Some rather rare white wheel holders. A white one-way duplicate goes there. Some grey clips in there. And that's a white one that goes in there, not a black one. Got some of the black one there, but it's not. And then 4. These two either side. Down there, and big bracket coming up as well somewhere. It is, what's it got on it? Oh, interesting. Okay, it's got 2 yellow lights, a 1x2 plate. It's got a 1x4 plate on top of it, and 2 trans clear lights, and then one of these hazard tiles like that that you use on the front like that, and then we've got some 2 lights at the back there which you don't normally have on cabs. Red Technic plate, 2x4, normal 2x2 plate. I'll cut that up and let's put the this one on first. Then that one. That one there. And the 1x4 and 1x2. There they come. Oh, that one and that one. Around, yes. And there's 2x3. And red, come on. Yeah, if anyone knows the actual history of this and release history, then do comment, or of course what these 1000 numbers actually meant. If you differ in opinions as to what they're about. What's the point? Why don't they just give a normal name anyway? They're infinite numbers, don't you, to, you know, these weird other ones, but there was obviously a reason for it. Right, some 1x3 plates there. Stage 10, axe and a, what is it, a shovel or spade, what do you call it? Need to go on the back. They're going to go there. bricks. One big dog here. And two red ladders. They're going to go on top of a 1x4 brick. And here is that brick. Here are these ladders. Okay, standard fire doors as well, like those. Standard windscreen, lots of trans light blue ones at this point. Really went to town on those. Trans light blue there. Knocked all the tools off. Put back. Two more clips here. Just going to hold these pipes. That's Phil's dog joining us. Could be alright in the conservatory. Actually, I think it might be one of mine. Got similar barks. Right, we're almost there now. We just need 4 of these. 2 together. 2 and 2. We also need a little panel that's got a 5 on it as well, which I like. Of course, we need the roof. Gonna put him in now. Also got some guest magpies you might be able to hear. Put that panel in there. And then all these chunky wheels. And there is the cabin done. It's a bit weird, that bit. It's a bit funny, but other than that, I like that. Very cool. Lots of fire bits on it. Like these bits as well. But each one. So that's just the trailer part. Starts with that. And these. Awful lot of lights in this set. I don't know why they've got lots of yellow ones at the back. Again, probably sort of warning flashing lights maybe. This is supposed to be a rescue thing, I suppose. So build this up. Oh, it's got to have that as well. So we get that. That's what we'll put down there for a moment. 2x2 plate there, back. That one on the back there. And then this is going to sit here, and then it clicks onto that bit I just made. It doesn't, but it should do. There it is. 2 1x3 white plates. Big 4x8 white plate there. Stage 5. Got grey plates coming on here at the top. So 2x3 and a 2x8. And then 2 red 1x6 plates like that. And what's these? What are they? 10s. Okay. And then a 2, and then a 4, and 2 2s, there's my 4, and my 2s, and load of soaps. Yeah, so we've got 3 by 2s and 3 by 2 inverted. Oh yeah. So obviously that's going to hook on somewhere to the back of the cab. I've got this little stand for the tractor to sort of lay on, I think. That's going to go there. And I've got 4 of these corner plates here. And then, for some reason, they decided to put wheels on this way, which is quite an interesting way of doing it. But what you do is you get this tile that's got this pin in the middle, like that. I suppose it kind of gives it a suspension kind of feel, doesn't it? Because these sort of bounce about a little bit. Click these in here, look. Click them in. There we go. They can't really do that. It does give it a suspension kind of feel, so that's quite cool. Little grey ball and pin here. Flip you back over. I've got to make lots of sort of warning signs now. So I've got these. 2 of those. Go underneath one of those. And do it again that way. And these are just going to sit on there. Oh, they are if I don't knock them off. And then down the other end. And these black bits go on there. And then 2 white ones going like that. There they are. And then these standard signs here. Let's just keep left, shall we? That. And these sit in here. In there. Now we've got a strange where's it actually go? This thing, let's have a look. Let's put this on here, right, okay, let's attach it all up. So, take them out a bit. Okay, so that goes on there. Okay, that shouldn't come off there, let's put that back. Right, that's kind of a stop then for our tractor. Fold back like that. So that's that sorted. So just this weird thing, which appears to sit on there. That can't be right. It does. Okay, that sits on there like that. And that is done. That is the Evacuation Team from 1991. The number is one of the 1000s, 1656, and it is complete. As I said, it's a decent set because it's something a bit different for your fire rather than just another fire engine. So please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you don't already. I'll see you in 48 hours. Bye.